At least you were honest. I knew what I was getting into.
Class all night. Then we got De La Sean back there still trying to wake up. So I'll let him.
I'm up.
You up?
I mean, I'm up. It's not like I just woke up.
So we still got him. We just messing with him. It's a little toasty in here. There's only one person who don't got the chocolate factory going on, so that makes it a little warmer.
Leave him alone.
It's definitely cool. So I think it's time to open up. You know, we're waiting on Deshaun, and maybe he's getting caught in a little traffic, which is understandable. So maybe in a minute he'll give me a ring and ding ding. But we had first of all, shout out to Miss Queen T with Next to Blow Radio. She called and already started the conversation piece rolling, got the ball rolling with that as far as women being able to cook or can cook or not wanting to cook. How did you break that down for us, Miss LG? You said it was 3 categories.
Yeah, there's well, you wanted me to go over the categories, like as far as what the post was about?
You were saying
can't cook, won't cook, and don't cook.
Can't, won't, don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so elaborate.
A can't cook is that she burns eggs on a broil.
Burn toast.
Yeah, that's a can't cook.
How you can't boil water? All the water will evaporate.
Yeah. A don't cook is she can cook, but she refuses to. And, I'm sorry, a don't cook is someone who just already lays it down to you and lets you know, this is not my thing, this is not what I do. And a won't cook is I can cook, but, I choose not to.
Right.
The post was basically that I had posted on Facebook was basically there's a stigma out there that, and this old saying that says, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Right,
yeah.
through his stomach, right.
So, but there's women out there who, and that's a deal breaker for some guys. If she can't cook, then, it's a no, Yeah. And so I put that out there because a lot of guys say that. Mm-hmm. And then you have women who are busy and with their careers and their lives who don't have the time to cook. And it can be a feud. It can be a little. It can be friction there, and so that was the question that I posed. And it's a lot of different case scenarios that can happen. Yeah. That but sometimes it just seems like it's just not listened to, and she ain't cooking. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
We definitely want to get your input. 614-636-5601. You can call or text. I personally like text. That way we can read your response over the air and we can respond to your comment. But it doesn't. But if you want to call, that's cool too. Whatever's easiest for you. So for the can but won't. Why do you think a woman wouldn't want to cook, especially if they're in a situation where maybe they're in a nice long-term committed relationship, or of course the guy likes to eat. Everybody likes to eat. So why would you think the mentality would be, well, I can cook, but you ain't gonna never catch me in the kitchen?
Well, there can be some different situations. How was he treating her? Well, was she cooking before, and now his attitude has changed, or he's mistreated her, and she may feel at this point not respected or appreciated. So she said, "You gonna make those noodles yourself." So that's a situation that can happen as far as her just feeling a lack of appreciation in that situation. I mean, there's other ones, but in my mind, if she was cooking before, then that, or she could have came into it like the previous relationship, or how she seen her dad do her mother. Men may have catered to the women, and she didn't grow up in a situation like that, and that might be part of her way of doing things, because that's what she's seen.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind, and I said this to your response last night. If the opportunity would present itself, we can always cook together. I'm not opposed to going in there and making that a thing that me and the significant other do together. If time allows, and because like you said, other things play into it. Maybe we're both working late or a lot, and you're tired. Some nights you just don't want to have to deal with it. The kitchen's already clean. You don't want to have to deal with it, and I get that. But for somebody like me who definitely likes to cook, and I'm always on my way home, I'm always thinking about, getting to that seat and eating that nice hot plate. So I do look forward to a meal when I get home. Now, on the days that doesn't happen, I'm not totally disappointed because it doesn't happen that often. That it doesn't happen, if that makes sense.
Right, I understand.
So I don't mind putting my big boy pants on and cooking a little food or even having to go back out and get something if I have to. So yeah, I think for some of the fellas that say that's a total deal breaker, I don't. Yeah, I'm not on that side of the fence.
Well, it's kind of hot too. If maybe she's been working a long day and she's not feeling it, but if you come and you give her some motivation, and y'all start cooking in the kitchen and things get hot,
I give you a little kiss on the cheek.
The heat might lead to other rooms.
Go ahead and get that food for me.
The heat might lead to other rooms. So
He said, "I'll give you a kiss on the cheek."
That's me motivation.
Yeah, cheek, forehead,
all time. Right?
Whatever make her feel right, as long as that food's good.
You ain't cooked. Oh,
yeah, but that could be hot. Y'all can make that into something. Ain't nothing
That's
wrong
true.
with it.
But then that means nothing would get cooked, and I'd still be hungry.
Some gonna get hot.
Right, no, I'm just saying. I'm like, right. So okay, I didn't have dessert. Now I got to backtrack.
Yeah.
Got my main course.
Right.
That's okay. Then you have to worry about it cooking tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I might be good for a week. You be cooking and everything. Apron. All right, let me keep going. So, okay, so that's that. Now, what about? I kind of want to veer it away because the food when it's good, but I want to kind of dip into another subject as well. Now, what about of course, who does the accounting? Is it the man's job to take care of the accounting and the bills and all that stuff? Is it the woman's job? Is it both? Or is it one of those, it just depends?
Are you talking marriage or is you...
It don't matter. Like maybe
dating.
you're in a long... I mean, there's plenty of long relationships where you live together.
Right.
So you split bills and stuff. You don't necessarily have to be married, but, for those committed couples that's been around for a while, you're going to run into that. Because you're both watching the cable, you both got the lights on, you're both running the water, and it's got to get paid.
Right.
I believe, I'm in the financial field and I deal with people like this all the time. So I'm going to tell you that there should be one that takes the lead and handles it, and it's whoever is the best with balancing,
Right.
whoever's the best with money. But both parties should be engaged.
Yeah.
They both need to be engaged. They both need to understand what's coming in and what's going out. Both parties need to be engaged in that process. Especially when it comes to your taxes, you need to be, you definitely need to be engaged in the process. But someone needs to take the lead, and it's whoever works the books the best. So it can be the man, and it can be, that's not a gender role.
Right.
That's a skill role.
Right.
That's whoever has the greatest skill to manage, who can flip the dollar faster to the greatest number. So I'm not too big on gender. I'm big on skill and who can do it the best, who, assign role, assign task, and it's whatever works for the union.
Yeah.
So if he's the better cook and she's better in the finances, then there you go. If it's flipped, it's whatever works in that union, and it's really not up to anybody else to decide what works for that couple, couple.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've never been. One thing about me is the faults that I have. Everybody has them. The faults that I have, I've never been ashamed of admitting they're a fault. I have tried to improve the faults, but it just never happens. But I might get better for a short period of time, and then before you know it, I'm backsliding again. So I just don't like numbers. Period. And I don't, and it's funny, and this might sound weird, but I don't even like to, it's obvious, and I know it's in the back of my mind, but I don't even like to think that a bill is about to be due. Like, I don't for some reason that just, because I've watched my dad growing up, he made a decent amount of money, and it was always a struggle between him and my mom because he never wanted to pay the bills. And my mom was always like, listen, we need to do this. And his thing was like, it's my money. I do what I want with it. If I don't want to pay a bill that month, it won't get paid. Now, I don't have that attitude, but I do kind of have, I said, man, I know you work hard, 40, 50, 60 hours a week. You see a check for a couple hours, and it goes out to the cable guy, the light guy, So the best for me, which I just found out, was to not see my money at all.
Okay.
The only thing is a certain percentage that goes to my account.
To you.
That for me, and I can do whatever I want with it.
Right.
Everything else goes to the accountant, and she takes care of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
And she does the bills, and I'm gonna tell you there hasn't been anything off in at least 6 months because it would be if I was messing with it. You know,
Sure.
so I learned. I said, you know what, the easiest, and to keep peace too was another reason why I
Yeah.
said, you know what. So I said, you know what, I'll just. You know, we agreed on a little allowance, and some guys don't like that. Allowance, well, again,
Sometimes you gotta put the
Well, that's
pride
a
to
good
the
thing.
side.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, and especially if you
responsibility.
have goals and you're trying to attain things. You know,
Right.
if you're trying to get a down payment for a house, or if you want to pay cash for a vehicle, or
Right.
you have student loans you're trying to pay off,
Right.
you have to have a budget. You have to have a plan.
Right.
You know, and if you're just freestyling and free flowing, you know, and not paying attention to it,
Yeah.
then you know you're gonna come up short.
I feel like
Check.
that's a part of growing up too, being mature about making and budgeting right, making those right choices when it comes down to that. Because, man, I didn't work hard since I was 16, and it just hit me now because you know I'm older now, so I got more responsibility. I can't just go and be like, oh, I'm gonna go kick it this weekend.
Right.
I gotta go and take care of this business, and if I'm broke, I'm gonna be broke. Just
Right.
know I still gotta go clock in.
And,
Right.
and to Miss LG's part, I mean that's something that you can plan for. You can plan to go kick it.
Right.
You know, you can make sure everything gets paid, and then they'll say, okay, this last check or this check coming up, I'm just gonna do me.
Yeah, one thing I realized is the party's never gonna stop.
Right.
So
Yeah, they ain't
That's
going-
what I heard.
that's what I had to learn. Like
It's
the
the same
party is
people
never
every
gonna
weekend.
stop. The party is never gonna stop, and
Right.
you always gonna have that weekend where you can go. You know.
But you know, a lot of people in denial that they have financial issues or they financially is not responsible. A lot, especially men, that's an issue for them. They don't know how to accept that. So in their head, it's I'm the man in the relationship. You need to pass the money to me. It's weird for them to do the reverse. I say that's when you got to look at yourself. You know what I mean? And that's when you got to make sure you know who you with. Because if you spending all your money, even if you're the breadwinner, that's a problem because you have nothing to show later.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just say you got to know who you're dealing with. It shouldn't even matter, like she said, about the sex or the gender of a person. It should matter about who's good at it. Even if it's for the long run of yourself. If you didn't meet me and you bad with money and I show you how to save it, now you got money in your pocket when I leave.
Right.
If anything happened. You know what I mean? So now I taught you something that you didn't even know about yourself. No matter how much money you make, my parents taught me that. You can make millions of dollars, but if you spend like you a billionaire, you're never going to see it.
Most definitely.
You know?
Most
So that's
definitely.
why I've learned you got to look at yourself before you even get in a relationship and a committed one at that and know what your flaws are, like you said.
Self-aware.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
the word. You
Yep,
put-
self-awareness. Yep. Well, you brought up an interesting point and something that I wanted to touch base as far as, you know, finding someone that kind of helps you grow or you know, sees that you have potential in something that you're not really being all that great at right now. And then on the opposite side, you know, that person knowing or realizing that, you know what, you know, this individual can help me become better.
Right.
You know, but again, I think it's all about maturity. I mean,
Right.
everybody's not. You might at that time that person might be ready, which sucks because you might be standing right next to
Who
the
you
person
wanna
who's
be,
going to help you
yeah.
get financially stable and hold you down and all that stuff. But you're just so stuck in your ways. You're not open. You're not open to that change yet. You know, you think you're gonna miss something or you may miss a party, and I think that's unfortunate. Matter of fact, I got a good friend of mine. I won't call his name out because he watches every now and again, and I won't.
Right.
But we talk about that all the time, and he's single, but he's got a great job, doing well for himself, and everything like that. And I've seen it. And he's ran into at least two females that was, as far as professionalism, on that same level. Good job, 9 to 5, making a nice decent salary every year. But there was always something wrong with her. And I'm like, man, what? She's beautiful. She's got, her credit is in line, this, that, and the other. You tell me all these good things. But his favorite catchphrase was always, I'm not feeling her like that.
And that, you know what? It's this. The thing is that as single people, we are one person looking for one person, and there's a lot of good people, and two good things don't always go together. And
And
so if he's able or she's able to get it quick. If he figuring out, okay, this person ain't for me. Okay, they have all the good. I mean, because I done dated people from 35,000 to 7 figures, and I'm telling you, with more money come more problems, or a different set of problems as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes the aesthetics of things where everything looks good is not always good.
Right.
And so if he can identify that real quick and the flag is showing real quick, then he done saved her some trouble, and he done saved himself some trouble too. Because again, he's only looking for one person.
Right.
And so he can meet 50 of them, and they all good, but which one is the best?
Right.
That's the thing. Which one is the best?
But some people are attracted to just people that's not good for them, you know? I especially in the woman field. A lot of women like bad guys, or like the schoolgirl want the hood boy, you know? It's just sometimes what you're looking for ain't good for you. Like you said, you come across 2 good people, and come on, what's going on? Maybe it's you, maybe it's not them.
Maybe they just ain't found themselves yet, you know, because like sometimes you just gotta go out and, you know, try some things sometime and see how it goes. And if you're not feeling it at the end of the day, then you know how to just step back or get out that situation.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to pause it real quick. We're going to play a couple songs, and we'll be right back. But listen, please, definitely looking for your response. 614-636-5601. You can call or text. Let us know what you think about this conversation that we got going on. It's Kid Kash and Swamp Show. We'll be back.
Throw that in a circle, round and round like a merry-go. If you throw it back, I might hurt ya. Toot it up, girl, there you go. Way she shaking that, got me hard like the shell on the turtle. Hard like the shell on the turtle. Now make that booty jump like a hurdle. When she throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle. When she throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, Lil Bunny in a circle, throw that in a circle.
I like naked women, and that's the naked truth. She got a little bit of booty, but she can make it move. I'm a broke head, April Fools, with all these girls standing around me, nigga. I'm thinking about getting naked too. Pop that, don't play with me. If you ugly, please take a seat. Oh, you mad, bro? If this your girl, then why the she saying hey to me? Oh, that's cool, but if you disrespect, I'ma smoke your like a Vegas sweet. My big and that's safe to say, but girl, I don't know if it's safe to see. She on that pole doing tricks, making you trick if you broke. Quit. Her legs was married, but now they divorced up through the splits. You get that? Say you want this D? Well, baby girl, I'm about to blitz. You all on the floor, you all on the pole, but girl, can you do that on my? Okay, go on and fill it in. Then go get a friend. Come to my crib, that's where I live. I just put a pole up in the den. When I put this in your, I say excuse you, cause I know it might fall. Now throw that ass in a circle, like a pie chart. Girl, stop what you doing and okay. Let go.
Throw that in a circle, round and round like a merry-go. If you throw it back, I might hurt ya. Toot it up, girl, there you go. Way she shaking that, got me hard like the shell on the turtle. Hard like the shell on the turtle. Now make that booty jump like a hurdle. When she throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle. When she throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle, throw that in a circle.
Wait a minute, let me see her shaking like she out in the cold. She ain't a stripper, but she coming out of her clothes. Girl, you the baddest, put that on my soul. You say that your booty little, well that's okay, cause if I hit it, it'll actually grow. Girl, how did you do all that on that pole? I'm stacking my dough and like Bob from accounting, this whole damn party's out of control. She throw it like a pitcher, she give me that kitty, I just tell her cut off the whiskers. Took her to the back and had her bustin' like a pistol. She bust so much, she ran out of ammunition. That's when I give her the business. She bustin' like gunplay, shake it like Beyonce, fresh out of church, she gon' throw it on Sunday. I be tryna get her, but her best friend blocking like my tumble, so I gotta hit her with a pump fake. In traffic, she gon' throw it out the window. Pull her over, give her all my info. I got an anaconda, girl, I'm working with a monster, baby. You don't even know what your info. You bad and you know it. And if this was a race, girl, you coming in first like the intro. Ain't that booty real heavy? When you throw it on my lap, make a brother lean back like the limbo.
Throw that in a circle, round and round like a merry-go. Girl, if you throw it back, I might hurt ya. Toot it up, girl, there you go. Way she shaking that, got me hard like the shell on the turtle. Hard like the shell on the turtle. Now make that booty jump like a hurdle. When she throw that in a circle. King Judge Monster. De La Shine. Yeah. Beast boy, 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 you scared? I'm a beast boy, I'm a teen titan, I'm Barack Obama, Joe Biden, getting on my nerves, I'ma have to swerve, I'm a beast boy, just wait until I turn. Where's King J the monster? I don't see him. I'm right behind you, call me Jeebus, I be creepy. I'm getting tired of these niggas need this, but when that deal gon' hit, they gon' be leeching. Don't want with a beast lurking in the shadows. You just rockin' that shit, and I used to have those. I'm always getting bit, man, it got afro. I am just real conceited, I am not an animal. I'm a beast, I think it's time to eat. Rappers on the plate, now they in my teeth. I'ma tell you now, I got a nasty growl. I be hunting prey, I be on the prowl. Beast boy, 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 you scared? Beast boy, 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 you scared? I'ma wrap you up, now you mummified. I'm just so in touch with my crazy side. I'ma call Jason, I'ma call Freddy, shredding nails up, looking like confetti. Where's King G the monster? I think he disappeared. I'm everywhere, be very scared, just have to make that clear. There's not a being in this world that I will ever fear. I'm the best at rapping, boy, you won't have no career. I'm on another level, but I'm decent. They tryna bite off my flow like an LT. They looking at me real funny, swear Earl's tweaking. I'm always hot like summer, find another season. Call me Day, aka Mr. Still Your Girl, every single day. Can't you see my bangs? Can't you see my claws? Rose, I'm boss.
Kash. I'm living my life, I love being young. We running all night, just trying to have fun. They tell me slow down, I just turn my head. Living life like a party and it won't stop till I'm dead. Said I'm living my
Kash and Swamp Show. It's your boy DJ Swamp Thing. So I broke the music a little bit because I wanted to give a couple of visitors a chance to kind of see what it looks like when we're live. Of course, they heard when the music was playing and they came in and chopped it up with us a little bit. They had the opportunity to listen to De La Sean's Beast Boy, who's actually in the studio today, right now with us. So we got Wise and Marshawn. So I'll say hi. Who wants to go first?
Marshawn Lynch.
Yep, right in there.
What's up? This is Marshawn.
Next.
Hi, how y'all doing? This is Wise. Follow me, Wise Art on IG.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Networking, okay.
So real quick, whoever wants to go, what are you doing here tonight at the Ohio Media School? What is your goal by the end of tonight? Anybody can go.
I'm here. Tonight was orientation, so they gave us an overview of what we'll be doing for the next 36 weeks. I'm ready to start this journey.
There you go. Dope. So there you have it,
The
man.
journey started tonight.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah, like literally, like she might have an internship opportunity like by next week. like not playing. So we'll keep the conversation piece going. So is there anything before if we change the subject, is there anything that you guys want to say back to that subject we were talking about earlier? Is there any lasting words you look like you still want to say? So by all means, please do.
I just have this whole big thing about the stigma of how relationships are supposed to work between a male and a female.
Okay.
And I just think that the bottom line of it is that whatever works between your union, you guys have a conversation about it and assign tasks and assign roles and be good at it and communicate through the process. But as far as who's supposed to cook and if they don't, then you won't and you ain't and you don't, all that stuff I think is a little immature. And we got to get past that because you can really miss out on a person for little things. That's like I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, So I would just say that, and also say single is a whole person. Keep doing your thing, boo.
You said what'd you say? Single is a whole.
Single is a whole person.
Single is a
Amen.
whole person.
You're not broken. You're not apart. You're not waiting for somebody to make you complete. You are complete. You're looking for someone to add to you, but not to complete you because you are complete.
Hold your hand while you're on your journey. I guess.
Hold your own hand.
Yeah.
But some people got the luxury of always having it because my parents, they've been together since 16. So they grew each other. You got to evolve together. But you're right because it take a lot to be on your own.
But it's good, and I think, and that's one of the things I think my friend is not rushing because I think maybe to Blue's point, maybe he is still trying to find himself. And that could be something that, he doesn't need to tell anybody, not even me, his best friend, which is understandable. He's still trying to learn what he's about.
We got to figure out who this best friend is.
Right.
Oh, man.
She counting the tallies.
You know what? I tell you.
Yeah, you blurted too much because you didn't even say best friend last time. You just said friend.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you I get a phone call or a text. I'm going to get a phone call or a text.
Right, like she
man.
cute. I see her in the corner. Tell her to come on.
He gonna be like, well, first he gonna be mad at me, like, for real, man, for real.
You ain't put me on right.
How many kids she got? I mean, the first one.
But I mean, it's and it's funny that you say because I mean, literally, like all jokes aside, I mean, I can vouch for him for real. I mean, I known him since he was a college buddy. That's where I first met him. But we had so much in common. I met him in class, and my first impression was I didn't like him. I was like, man, cause how people are. You see somebody come in and they have a certain aura about them that you don't think fits with the current environment, so you already
Like
they your
gonna,
decision, which is unfortunate. And for me, and I was a victim of that. But I'm glad. Well, he was the victim, but I'm glad it turned around. I'm glad it turned around, and he's a brother to me. He's definitely one of my closest friends. And I wish that he would, find somebody.
Why are you rushing him? Let him be.
Because
What is his initials?
Because I can't say it on the air, but we've had a long history, and it's time.
He getting you in trouble at home, ain't it?
Yeah, well,
Let him breathe.
well, he always get me in trouble. So
I
now
got
I'm
you,
getting him in
friend. He will not let you go, friend.
It starts with an A. That's all I'll say. First initial is an A. That's it. There's a lot of A names.
There's a lot of A names like Andre and
Aaron.
Aaron.
Everything.
Or Aaron.
You said Amon?
Oh, is that close?
No, I'm saying he said something. I thought that was funny. So definitely though, if y'all want to put your 2 cents in, man, like Queen T did earlier, man, let us know. 614-626-5601. You can definitely do it. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we might not get our guest today. Hopefully you all right. If you can. Oh, look who's calling. Okay, go ahead. Well, I'm breaking fast. Kash and Swamp Show.
What's poppin'? This is boy Kid Cash.
What up?
What's up, Cash?
Cash in the building.
What up, man? Ain't nothing, man. How's the road?
Slippery.
Slippery?
Right.
Man.
Slippery to the mug, man. I'm in Kentucky like a mug doing 40 miles an hour.
Be safe, man.
Woo. Hold on, Cash. Hold on for like just a few minutes, Cash.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
What's up, bro?
Good catch.
Giving me a... No. There we go.
74, but I think it's a little less, and this one had a beat.
Star 844.
People like practice.
Get this. Cash, you there?
Yeah.
Yo. I hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, cool. Hey, so were you listening? Hey, we got. Oh, you might not know by Miss LG, huh? You know who that is, though, don't you?
Well, LaShawn.
Why you
That would
say it
be
like
she.
that?
Hey,
What's going on, lady? You doing all right?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
From 6 to 9.
I'm doing good.
So did you hear the conversation piece that we were having earlier?
DJ Frost.
Yeah, man, I heard y'all, man.
Christian Rocker.
Y'all in
Who's
there-
a daytime student.
y'all in there
He's
fooling.
usually around the-
You got anything to add?
They're kind of in charge of facilitating for now.
I mean, like right now, man,
The artist,
it's so
even if he's there to run the
Breaking
board,
up.
to help give them
You breaking up, bro.
talk in the background.
which means that you and the artist
Can you-
can
hello?
hear if it's a duo or a trio.
Yeah, somebody talking in the background.
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice is deep.
That's Ryback's deep voice bouncing off the walls.
Oh, wow.
Nah, but go ahead. What were you saying? You might have to speak up just a tad, though. Oh, sorry,
No
my
problem,
bad.
no problem. A lot of relationships, they fail due to financial situations.
Oh.
That's crazy because our parents and our grandparents, they raised us on $10 in a dream.
Right.
So the new generation, it's kind of hard for them to understand that because nobody's showing them that type of affection anymore.
Right.
So it's hard for relationships to last nowadays.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. Well, you said, this is an obvious question, answer to this question, but I'll ask it anyway. Do you think finances is like one of the, if not the main reason why people break up?
Wait, say it again?
Do you believe that finances is one of the main, if not the main reason why couples break up?
Yeah, because, I mean, like, right now, finances is like the biggest thing because you can't do nothing in life without some type of money.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know how to struggle together.
Right.
Everybody coming into the relationship, they got this money, and don't nobody want to be like, okay, look, we got this amount, let's put this together and do this and that. But, I mean, it's crazy, man, because it takes away from everything. There's no more love without finance. There's no more monogamy without finance. It's crazy.
Go ahead. Go ahead. He can hear you.
Okay, I think it goes a little bit before finances. It goes into the courtship before the marriage. And a lot of times people don't have the conversations that they need to have to see where the person's mentality and mind is. See, those are conversations that you should have before you get married. Those are observations that you should have about how the person is budgeting and handling their own finances before you get married. The philosophies behind how you feel like a relationship should go. These are conversations that the people should have. It's just we done went from a crock pot relationship to a microwave relationship. We don't slow cook the relationship to get all this information. Everything is quick, and then people are moving quick because their finances, their two broken finance homes are coming together thinking it's going to be better, or two broken people are coming together and they think it's going to be better, or people are getting married because of kids, not because of love, and not because they've actually evaluated the whole situation. You know, people get married just for the wrong reasons and off of the wrong principles. So then when finances come up, they think that you're supposed to just know what it is, or you guys have the same philosophy behind how to manage the relationship, because it's not just managing finances, you're managing a relationship. And people don't even understand that. So then when it gets to and I work in the financial field. I that's what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time. And if you credit that, I can help you out. But I see a lot of couples get into
he caught it too. I laughed too.
But really, I see a lot of couples break up because they start businesses together. They don't know how to run a business. That's finance related.
Right.
They don't know how to manage their time along with the money, and it becomes a huge strain. That is one of the main reasons that people break up. But it started at the beginning where you seen the red signs and you thought it was cute and quirky at first, and now it's annoying and you can't tolerate it. The signs were there. We just choose to ignore them. You know, we have to recognize those.
Yeah, and you know what? You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I mean, the courtship doesn't last as long as 3 months now, where everybody start talking to "I love you" and all this other stuff. It doesn't work like that anymore.
People are in love with the idea of being married.
Oh, yeah.
They're in love with. See, it's the wedding is an event.
Right.
The marriage is a relationship, and that's for a lifetime. They're more about the event of it than actually about what it's going to take to sustain it, because it's only going to be one day. Right. You know what I mean? And that's what people are looking at the event, or my friends are getting married. And, you know, oh, she had a brown and yellow wedding. And now, you know, they getting that fever, and they're losing sight of the big picture of it.
Yeah.
They treating it as if it's a sport.
Yes.
I feel as a young man.
I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying. That's crazy, because when you first meet somebody, and I heard this plenty of times. When you first meet somebody, it's like you're not really meeting that person. You're meeting something like a representative of that person.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on, Cash.
And that's the crazy part.
Not to cut you off, Cash. I know Blue had something he wanted to say real quick. Go ahead.
I didn't lost.
Oh, you lost the thought. Okay. No, did you have something you was gonna say?
No, but she's right. People get involved with the idea of marriage, and they don't take the time to find themselves before. Because how can you union if you don't know completely who you are, or you don't know what you can offer, what you can provide? So that's why y'all fell before y'all could get married.
Right.
You know, or a lot of people have baby showers and things like that before they even have a wedding. Can we go back in formation for a little bit? Just a little bit. You know, I'm not saying that tradition is wrong or right. I'm just saying it's a reason why our parents started it. It's the reason why we got married and then we went on and built a family. Because what if you build a family with the wrong person?
Right.
You know, so I feel you. I feel your pain.
Well, cool, man. Hey, stay tight real quick, Cash. We're going to take a quick break. Definitely appreciate your input, brother, man. Appreciate you calling in. We miss you over here.
Oh yeah, I'll be back there later on sometime tonight.
Yeah, like I said, if you get here before we're done, man, stop on through.
We might be gone when you get here.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
You talking about Tennessee?
He's in Kentucky, he said.
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah, no,
He not far. Kentucky.
You say where you at now? That's far. Oh, that's not.
No, it's
I'm in Kentucky. I ain't that far, but this snow and ice is chilling.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, and it's moving that direction, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
If you got to go 25, do what you got to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And there's about 6,000 trucks out here.
Yes, that's what I don't get.
That's what I don't miss about driving on the road, man. Them trucks get on there and they think they own the highway.
Yeah, I'm flying next time.
Yeah. No doubt.
Me again.
We're gonna take a quick break, man. It's King Kash, the Swamp Show. That boy Cash on the phone. We rolling in here. We about to make it happen. Next up, we're gonna throw Max. I'm not gonna try that last name because I'm not good at it. What'd you say, Robert? Restino. Shouts out to my PD holding me down. It's called No. King Kash, the Swamp Show.
Just one word makes you feel like the world is finally at your heels. When you lead, follow me. Don't just say yeah when you disagree. You gotta tell them what you're thinking, baby. They gotta listen to you, girl. Gotta show them that you're going somewhere and your life belongs to you. You gotta tell them no. Feel like we are aliens dancing in the rain. When we try to disappear, we cannot escape. Oh no, I think I found a friend. Till the end of days, will I call your name? I'd call your name in the dark and feel your warm embrace.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shawty doesn't know what to do with herself. She even tried to take drugs, but it's bad for health. Oh yeah. Shawty needs to know she don't need nobody's help. And with a body like that, girl, you deserve to be up on the shelf. Girl, I can tell that you're sprung. Seems like it's been a long time since you've been waiting on the song to tell you exactly what it feels like to escape and run away to a different life. Girl, I can tell that you're strong. Seems like it's been a long time since you've been waiting on the song. Girl, to show you what it be like after the sunset. Girl, you know it's our night. Tonight is the night you drink. Baby, we drinking. Me and you plus a full tank. Baby, we sliding. Pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. No breaks. And shawty's okay with it. We pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. No breaks. And shawty's okay with it. Girl, let me take you out the city. Unsalty. Let me show you how we party. Unfitted. Girl, let me take you out the city. Unsalty. Let me show you how we party. Unfitted. Girl, come party, come party, come party, come party with me, girl. You keep drinking, keep sipping. Tonight it's on me, girl. There's no need to hold back. Don't be shy, girl. Gotta live life. There's no need to hold back. Go ahead and get loose just like that. I can tell that you're sprung. Seems like it's been a long time since you've been waiting on the song to tell you exactly what it feels like to escape and run away to a different life. Girl, I can tell that you're strong. Seems like it's been a long time since you've been waiting on this song. Girl, to show you what it be like after the sunset. Girl, you know it's on night. Tonight is the night you drink. Baby, we drinking. Me and you plus a full tank. Me and you we sliding. Pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. So shawty's okay with it. We pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. So shawty's okay with it. Girl, let me take you out the city. Unsalty. Let me show you how we party. Unfitted. Girl, let me take you out the city. Unsalty. Let me show you how we party. Unfitted. Tonight is the night we drinking. Me and you, girl, plus a full tank. Tonight is the night we drinking. Me and you, girl, we pushing gas all night, no breaks. And shawty's okay with it. Pushing gas all night, no breaks. And shawty's okay with it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And shawty's okay with it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And shawty's okay with it. Tonight is the night you drink. Baby, we drinking. Me and you plus a full tank. Baby, we sliding. Pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. No breaks. And shawty's okay with it. Pushing gas all night. All night. No breaks. No breaks. And shawty's okay with it. Girl, let me take you out the city. Let a youngin' show you how we party. Girl, let me take you out the city. Let a youngin' show you how we party.
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground Columbus.
Underground Columbus.
It all goes down in the underground.
Are you crying out loud tonight? Are you feeling fine? Got my woman tied down tonight.
It's undeniable the way I feel about my city. Where you from? Columbus, Ohio. 614. Capital City, man. Midwest. Buckeye City. Livingston Ave. Southside. Ain't nothing like that Buckeye City. We buck 50, cut though, and we grind to get it. Whole city with it. And we moving like our Million Man Boston, DC. Fist in the air, hosted T, salute the big chief. So all that jealousy and hate, you showing you need to stop it. It's we all about the paper, pushing, pursuing profit, hoping prosperity prepares people for proper purpose. So survey your surroundings, the snakes are sure the surface. I'm something like a wordsmith. We need love in the city. I'm tired of following hearses. It's time to break the curses. Time to teach the seeds with kings and queens, not ignorant slaves. A simple servants, never been worthless. Big Chief gon' dig up the truth from the earth core, bring it to the surface. No need to rehearse this. The triumph and the losses, be pleasure or the pain, from the derelicts to the bosses. It's Columbus. Tired of being harassed and profiled when we walk. No more disrespecting black queens, better watch how you talk. End up lined up in chalk, the police killing us off, shooting to kill, zipping us up, hauling us off. Damn, divided we fall. Let's all come together, we can conquer it all. No more doing the devil's deeds, playing only the righteous seeds. Race scholars seeking degrees, no more I, mine, or me, only us, ours, and we. We're born from royalty, it's in our genes. It starts and ends with the heart, we have to lead. No longer lynched by Willie's greed. The heart, the nature of our innermost feelings. Fearlessness for the killing, forgiveness, spiritual healing. Columbus.
I'm high like wasabi, licking, pumping like a shotty. Come enjoy your ride on my brand new Bugatti. On the ride to dreamland, you can ride the dream, man. 'Cause my intentions for better, real serious. Trip all over me, you, are you curious? Like extra while I'm marveling. Rachel Ray cooked me up something, I'm over here starving again. Thirsty as fuck, I'm parched again. Ready to eat, I'ma fall in them. Pull it out, give you a dose of that semen, demon, men. Then get my shot glass in the 50s unraveling. Bend you over, bust it open, you gon' get this paddling. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. 100 proof me double round, baby, you got what I want. The liquor,
getting drunk. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. 100 proof me double round. Baby, you got what I want. The liquor, the liquor. I just got liquor. I just got liquor. Legs open, spilling over. Up, just fill my glass up. Round after round, I'm getting down. Just keep your ass up. I can't even stand her, but I had to man up. Speech is slurred, vision blurred, dizzy but not giving up. Slurping, kissing, oral talent's what I'm giving. Tastes like sweet Kahlua. This loud ain't no Bama. My tongue is the strongest. Up, down on the hammer. Hey, why you at it? This ain't for no beginner. Stupid dumb face till you come, I'm all up in ya. Call me Santa. I'm giving gifts to tongues and I'm never coming in to label me number one. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. 100 proof me double round. Baby, you got what I want. The liquor. Shot, I'm getting drunk. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. 100 proof me double round. Baby, you got what I want. The liquor, the liquor. I just got liquor. I just got liquor. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. Shot after shot, I'm getting drunk. 100 proof me double round. Baby, you got what I want. The liquor, the liquor. I just got liquor. Come enjoy your ride on my Ray, cook me up something. Come enjoy your ride on my After shot, I'm getting drunk. I'm high like wasabi, licking pumping like a shot. Come enjoy your ride on my I'm high like wasabi, licking pumping like a shot. Come enjoy your ride on my I'm high like wasabi, licking, pumping like a shotty. Come enjoy your ride on my brand new Bugatti. I'm high like wasabi, licking, pumping like a shotty. Come enjoy your ride on my brand new Bugatti. Brand new Bugatti.
Mr. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Ooh, she looking fine. I just wanna meet her. I be off the meters, got the salsa by the liter. If she ball like alopecia, then I do not wanna see her. Call me Mr. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Ooh, she looking fine. I just wanna meet her. I be off the meters, got the salsa by the liter. If she ball like alopecia, then I do not wanna see her. Ooh, I got the sauce and it's dripping every time I walk. Ooh, I got the swag and they want it. You can't make that. Ooh, she looking bad. You too ugly. You can't make that. If her looks could kill, it be vicious. It just might attack. I think I'm in love. Man, I swear she sent from me above. I call her on her bluff. I know I'm the one she really wants. She caught the flirtation. Girl, you know you want relationship. I am just too fine, and these other ups can't relate for shit. I'm just being humble, cause I know she got it, but it really just don't seem right, cause I'm surely highly favored. She brought me to Haya because her milk share lots of flavors. When she wrapped around my arms, I see these niggas hella hating. Call me Mr. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Ooh, she looking fine. I just wanna meet her. I be off the meters, got the salsa by the liter. If she buy like alopecia, then I do not wanna see her. No, call me Mr. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Ooh, she looking fine. I just wanna meet her. I be off the meters, got the salsa by the liter. If she ball like alopecia, then I do not wanna see her. No.
Oh yeah, it's genius. I'm introducing to the world that new jugget. That jugget dance, man. We gotta do it. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, it's like this, man. All you gotta do is take your hand, swing it back and forth, jump your knee up and down.
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it.
Let me see you do the thing.
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
take it to the floor with it.
Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it. Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it.
Shake your leg, swing it back and forth, then jump it up and down like you on the court. Now twirl your hand like you cooking, boy. You ain't jugging, licking me, boy. I just got the digits cause she like my dance. Pepperoni, and you know I keep them Uncle Sam. I'm a hood figure, but this what I do. Live fast and I'm young, getting cash too. Tell 'em you can even freak it how you wanna do it. You in the hood, show me love and make them dance to it.
That's right.
You in school, get the teacher, make them dance to it. And if they ask you what you call it, you can tell them what?
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it.
Let me see you do this thing.
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
take it to the floor with it.
Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it. Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it.
You don't really know that I be snapping on them. I jug it, with jug it, now I'm scratching on them. Gnarly like I'm Hardy, I came here to party. If baby girl ain't dancing, throw her out the party. I got the whole world on the jugget now. If you don't know how to do it, ask your girl how. You must live out of space if you ain't hearing that. I bet you I'ma have them jugging on the internet. Catch me up at Ugly Tuna, yes, Saluna. Going Tucky, bring the jerky and I'm feeling splurgy. I'm about to throw this money up, you should Facebook it. And if they ask you what you call it, you can tell them what?
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
let me see you do the thing.
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
take it to the floor with it.
Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it. Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it. She jugging, he jugging. With your iPhone, you should Facebook it. Why you ain't jugging? We all jugging. Now put your freak to it, make your mom jugging. She jugging, he jugging. With your iPhone, you should Facebook it. Why you ain't jugging? We all jugging. Now put your freak to it, make your mom jugging. Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
let me see you do the thing.
Jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug it, jug
Now
it.
take it to the floor with it.
Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it. Now jug it, freak it. Now jug it, freak it. And you can jug it how you wanna. Let me see you freak it.
I don't know what you think is funny. I don't play about my fam and I don't laugh about my money. You say my name, but to say it.
You don't
Really?
think
I
this
thought it was
yo,
at the end of the month.
Kid Cash, the Swamp Show, undergroundcolumbus.com. What were you saying about the Scorpio thing? No, I want to hear that. What about, what
They
happened?
say that that's what we are, but you know it's a bad. You know they got a little rap.
Oh, I'm a Scorpio. I'm everything
I'm a
that a Scorpio,
Capricorn.
they say that a Scorpio is. I'm that.
Oh.
I'm everything that they say that they are.
So do y'all follow the horoscope thing a lot?
No, not really. No. But I pay attention to my because Scorpio just because that's what they say that I am. So I follow that.
I kind of be following it
I'm
a
not
little
really
bit.
young.
Not I don't be on it every day, but sometimes I be seeing like, hey, I'll be laughing because it be my personality.
So you don't for everybody who's just tuning in, we're kind of just rapping, and all of a sudden we got into astrology real quick. So shout out to all the Scorpios out there. I just want to say that. Real
Capricorn
quick.
season right now.
Gemini.
So you don't do you feel like you embody what they say a Scorpio is?
I feel like I'm gonna say no, only because I think that every trait that they have is very generic and very common in all of the signs, and we're gonna, if you look for it, you're gonna say that you have it.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like I didn't grow up, believing in any of that. But in my 20s, when guys would try to holler, that's the first thing they want to know is, what's your sign?
I think that's dumb.
I say my response always would be get to know me and then you tell me my sign. Right. If it's that true, you should be able to get to know me, right, and then tell me what it is. Until then, I'm a Lashana.
I'm still in that. Because I be like, Gemini.
Yeah. Oh, you know what they say about those Scorpios?
Right.
They say the same thing you hear. Like, what is it? Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I do hear Scorpio a lot.
They say we two-faced. No,
I'm a Gemini. We two-faced.
Oh, Geminis.
Yeah.
You know what? I as far as me, I believe some of it. Because I know we were talking about it earlier about self-awareness, and I like to think that I'm pretty self-aware. So I know what I do and don't do, or what I'm capable of doing, or don't have the heart to do. Mm-hmm. So I believe some of it. All of it, no. But as far as they say that Scorpios are very protective, or we try to keep people that we really care about in an area, and I feel that way about my close friends and family.
Right.
So I think that's true. We're loyal. They say that. I believe that to be true for myself too, and a couple other things. But yeah, I guess it just depends. I do agree though that a lot of the stuff is kind of generic. Like that could be anybody's personality.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What is the craziest sign you dated?
Craziest sign I
dated? Yeah.
I don't know because I never learned that.
I know. I'm like, I don't even know the order. I'm just like, I can tell you his name though.
I know exactly who you talking about.
Oh man, I would say like for me, because the person I am, I'm a humble guy and I'm cool. I would say a Leo is not.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
I'm more of an earthy type of guy when it comes to the sign thing, but a Leo, they're totally opposite. Like they're loud, extra,
okay.
Just
There's
very.
nothing wrong with loud.
I'm loud.
Okay.
That's I'm loud.
No. Listen.
My mom's a Leo.
It's just because like the way she was with it, she was very like it was all negative. It wasn't.
That's the personal trait because what's going to happen is every time you meet someone, you're going to ask them what their sign is, and then automatically you're going to assume that they're like that, and so any little thing that they do, you're going to magnify it because they're Leo, and it's not fair. It's not fair, but that's what's going to happen. I already know who you are. I mean, I done had guys like I don't know what it is about whatever. I never even read up about Scorpios. I just hear what everybody say what it's supposed to be, and I'm just like, you don't sting me. I'm like, what?
You don't sting me?
I'm like, wait a minute now. I just went to the doctor.
Don't sting me. Even I have to look at you like, bruh. You ain't getting that number that way. Man, no, but I like I said, as far as me, now there's people that's all astrology, numbers, and all that. Like I was never into all of that. I just ain't got time to be studied. Like, why am I to worry about everybody else? I can barely figure myself.
Right. Or if they say you compatible or not.
Yeah,
because I feel like the younger generation is so wrapped around that. Like every person you date, you go check and see if y'all compatible. Sign wise.
They did that in our age. They did that around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just more newspaper.
Right.
A subject for us.
Yeah.
It was who your parents was, not what sign are you.
Exactly. That's what it should be.
Gone are the days of, at least I think, gone are the days of just, like Lady LG was saying, just go out on a date and get to know somebody. Like, forget about what their sign is or what somebody says their personality is. You form your own. You start forming your own, opinion or whatever by sitting down, talking, and genuinely listening.
Well, these females today,
like that, man. I think we might have been like the last generation to still kind of believe in chivalry and dates and all of that stuff and flowers. Not to saying that you two personally don't or believe in that, but your generation as a whole is that date. What you talking about? Date?
The only date you doing, you gonna
open your door.
Date is the FaceTime. That's a date. That's yeah.
it is though. I agree. It is.
Because y'all don't have y'all's driver's license yet. What's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm saying as in general.
Anything that doesn't have to do with being personal anymore is out the window. Everything is so impersonal. That's why the FaceTime and the social networking and all of that stuff makes everything impersonal, even in business.
Yeah.
Even in business, you're sending emails, you're doing FaceTime meetings and whatever. Yeah. There's nothing personal anymore. You know, you don't have to. Gone are the days where if you have a problem with somebody, you sit down and you hash it out. You talk one-on-one. Now you blast each other on social media.
Right.
You know, see who gets the last word on social media. I mean, for what? You know,
for an audience, I feel like everything is for an audience now.
It's nobody's business. So that's what I don't like. Personally, don't like. You know, because I was that kind of person. I liked doing that, even if I knew nothing was gonna go anywhere with a lady. I liked going out to eat and on dates and opening the door. I never had a problem with that.
Your date is to the club.
Because the dudes I grew up with, man, like that was how we got our high fives. Oh yeah, I bet she like that. Yeah, so now it ain't.
No, it's nothing like that.
So the ladies, are you guys suggesting? Like, are y'all making suggestions, or y'all just taking what the defense gives you? You know what I mean? There's no way. There was a thing on social media, and a chick posted, "I'm not leaving the house if the date is gonna cost less than $100." And it was like a huge thing going on that.
See, that's the problem now.
That's what I'm about to say.
That's the problem
because
now.
I'm a type of person, if I can't afford it myself, what's my point in asking you to do it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if I can't feed myself Red Lobsters, who am I to tell you we got to go to Red Lobsters, you know? Just in case you leave me and I got to pay the tab anyway.
What would y'all, do y'all agree with that? Or?
No, I don't agree with it at all because
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, like.
And nowadays, if you even take me to Taco Bell, the fact that you planned it,
see,
that should be a happy medium.
I'm just being dramatic. Like, they don't even plan it anymore. They don't. Just come kick it at my house. Let's go to the club. Let's go to the bar.
Netflix and
chill.
That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is.
She got a lot of flack for that, but my opinion might be a little different than y'all.
So wait, let me hear, because
I think that once she has a standard, and $100 is relative. Because $100 is not a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you're going on a date, if you go to a Cavs game, you got to pay $35 for gas. You got to pay $75 a ticket. You almost up to $200. So $100 is really not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. So my thing is. For me, if I go on a date with a guy, I'm not going to order or do anything that I can't get myself out of. You know what I mean? But I can get myself out of $100 though. You know,
but that's the principle of it. $100.
Yeah. But females that can't.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. If at my age, I'm 37 years old. If a man cannot afford anything, because $100 is nothing. One meal is over $100. You talking about Red Lobster? I'm talking about.
Jay Alexander.
BJ's one of my favorites.
Yes, that's BJ.
Queen. Or is it
sorry, boyfriend?
So I guess my thing was when I seen that post, she just had a standard about herself, and then some men is gonna say, $100 ain't nothing, and then some men is gonna say, man, that's too much. But she put it out there and she's honest.
So for the guys that say, in my opinion, for those who always say, $100, because I agree, I don't think $100 is much either. But if she was somebody that I truly wanted to go out with, and she said that, I would think twice. Because, number one, I'm not going to be the one to be like in her face telling her $100 ain't nothing. I'm not going to be
most
that guy.
Definitely.
I won't be that guy. Now, if I still have the opportunity to take you on a date and it winds up being $100 or more, then it winds up being $100 or more. I'm taking you out because I want to show you a good time. I want to get you smitten, whatever the case may be. So, but most dudes will be like, $100 ain't nothing. Let me go ahead and spend this $100, and I know I got something waiting on me.
Right.
It sounds like $100 is a minimum requirement for a good time, because it's and no one's taking me to Taco Bell. It's just unless we hitting Taco Bell up on the way to a game or on the way to a concert where those tickets cost. So I'm not so opposed to fast food, but I'm just saying, like, to take someone out and have an joyful time. First of all, y'all's dates must start at like 10 p.m. I don't know. Dates can start at 4 p.m. and end at midnight. You know what I'm saying? So it just, for me, it's not necessarily the price. Are we going to have a good time, and does he have it to do without it being an issue with money? Mm-hmm. You can have a good time going to the park, going roller skating or going bowling. That's not $100.
Right. But if you ain't got it, then don't go.
That's what I was.
If you ain't got it, don't even step to me.
Right. To wind up having to be
like,
but
I don't mess with
20. Broke. You know what I'm saying? You got 20. Like, don't. Yeah, that's.
I make my own money.
Right. I'll laugh at you myself.
Yeah.
I'll laugh at you myself. You'd be like, yo, I just took this chick on a date for real. You pay half the bill. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
I've been on a date with a guy. You know what? This is funny though. When I was maybe 25 or something, I went on a date with a guy, and his credit card declined. Ooh. And then he pulled out another card, and the other credit card declined.
That's embarrassing.
And I was like, we are in a little pickle here. But again, I pay for the whole tab. I pay for the whole tab. But I never order anything that I cannot pay for myself.
That's how I see it.
Ever.
Ladies.
You got to be able to get yourself out, because sometimes y'all do expect more than, and I'm.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Big fella.
If you gonna expect more, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Right. You ain't got to feel like nothing, because you ain't lost nothing.
Right.
So with the females, like, how would y'all feel? Would y'all pay for the first date?
Mm-mm.
Like, do you feel like females should ever pay for a first date? If you asked him if you liked the guy and you really liked him.
Oh, I don't step to a guy.
Right.
Okay. I was just asking.
I've never asked you.
I don't step to a guy.
So females have come to you and be like, let's go on a date?
No. They didn't ask other things, but not like that. Because, the generation we live in.
I have paid for dates, though. I have. But it's more of a friendly thing. It's, if you're talking about like an intimate, like, and we first meeting, I'm not doing any of that.
Okay.
But I got myself if I need to get out.
I got you.
I'm not doing that.
No,
if he can't do that, then he ain't. Nah, you got to be at a certain level. Like when y'all get older, at some point, it's a certain level that they have to have some cahoots about themselves and some type of gloss, and that is no gloss right there.
So you ain't got no sauce.
Well,
no sauce at all.
Hold on 1 second. If somebody wants to respond, go ahead, because I gotta look at this. No. Okay, never mind.
Put us on the spot.
No, I was just gonna say that the when it comes to dating, the first date, for me as a man, if I'm talking to a lady, first off, and I feel because you can feel a little spark when you first talking or first meeting somebody, and you're in your mind, and I'm in my mind like, okay, man, this is somebody I might want to kick it with,
right?
Then I'm asking you for your company. In return for your company, I'm gonna take you out to get something to eat.
There you go.
We're gonna go to the movies. Right. When it's all said and done, take you to the crib or whatever. Hopefully, we can get another date. I've never been, and I swear, I've been like this. I've never been in a rush to do anything because I've always seen what it does to my friends or people around me. I'll be like, yo. Now, don't get me wrong. If steps are ordered and everything's running smoothly and stuff, and I'll let things flow. I'll let things flow as long as the lady's comfortable. Right. But if there's something that's going on and I can see some tension, then I don't have a problem. I can back up because I'm very observant that way. So I'll be like, okay, maybe this is a little too soon.
Right.
And I won't even bring it up. It won't even be discussion. I'll just do what I need to do
to get out.
To just chill.
Yeah. He's like, he haven't touched me since.
Because I've always, first impressions are lasting impressions.
Right.
And if I plan on going out with this person again, then I don't want to leave the day with her thinking, I'll never go out with that cat. Or we just going to be friends. Like, we're not even going to see if it's going to go any further. Right. And then I feel like I ain't really, damn. And then I feel like I done slipped up. Like, man, I thought I was better than that.
But at the same time, as an adult, you shouldn't have to tell somebody it gotta be more than $100. You know what I mean? Like, especially as a man, I shouldn't have to let you know that. You should already know my standards before we go there. So at the same time, it's like, who do I I don't. It
depends on what type of date you trying to get.
Yeah, like what you trying to.
It almost the post to me. I know she put a dollar figure on it, but it was almost like a standard of what she's expecting for.
Because I'm wrapped around 100.
You know what I mean? Like, but you can have if you can have a good time and not spend $1. You know, you can have a good time. I mean, there's some people, you can date somebody and be in the company with them with 4 white walls and have a great time versus being out with somebody and you're at a restaurant sitting across the table like, where in the world do I go from
I had that time before,
that?
like.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I get it. Like, I can see both points.
Yeah.
But she was honest, and some guys are going to say that ain't nothing. Right. And some guys are going to be, you know, saying.
Pushing, big fella.
Right.
But
you know what you're going into.
Right.
You know what you're going into.
I got lucky one time.
Yeah.
I had took this girl to the Ohio State Fair, but it was the day where you could use the Pepsi cans.
Nah.
So I got her in for free. I didn't like it, so I left her there.
Wait a minute. You left her there?
Yeah.
He said
How did you take her?
Huh? We drove. I drove.
And you left her at the fair?
Yeah.
You see the savage? Do y'all see? You see what we gotta deal with? The savageness. He wasn't even polite enough to just say, "Let's go home." Unless she was entertaining another man.
Listen, I was with my son. I was trying to have a good time with my son and her at the same time. It wasn't really going like that because she didn't really understand what I was trying to do as a father. So she saw some of her friends. She told me she was going to go talk to them or whatever. I said, okay. My son wanted to get back on the ride. We got back on the ride. I didn't pay no mind to go find her or whatever. So I texted her and I was like,
I'm gone.
Where you at? Never text me back. So
how long were y'all dating?
No, it was like 2 weeks. I met her 2 weeks before that, and we just.
That's that rushing. You don't.
I wasn't trying to rush it.
The rushing part was that you having her in the same company of your son at the same time in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it wasn't. I wasn't trying, push my son on her. It was just the fact it's the fair. I can spend time with her and also.
But why the fair with your kid? Why that? Why you didn't decide like to have an intimate or like a different setting with just y'all, so y'all could get to know each other? Because at the same time, she got to share your company with your child.
I thought that would be okay though.
But my selfish side is saying like I can't get your one-on-one. Not saying that you're a great father. You feel me? But you couldn't give me my one-on-one. I couldn't go on a date. I couldn't get a movie some bowling by myself.
Yeah, the fair was open more than one day. I'm sure.
Yeah, it was. It's the Ohio State Fair. It's like
fair one day with him. Actually, go to fair with him first. So by the time you go with her, you can show her around the park. Like, yeah, over here as well.
Oh man, come all the time.
Took my son here. We had father and son time. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like. It might have worked, I was like, it wasn't bad. I'm like, hey, we can go to the fair since, it's going down. Everybody went. I enjoyed my time, but, we ended up talking again, but we had went to.
Was she mad that you left?
Huh?
Was she mad that you left?
Yeah. She sent me a sad face.
So she really didn't care.
That's what I was thinking.
She didn't care. I didn't either because, you went with somebody else, so obviously you knew somebody, so you was good.
That was her ducking and dodging herself.
You good.
I would have been uncomfortable in that situation. You bring your kid. I don't want to be around your kid after 2 weeks. I don't even know you.
I wasn't trying to push her.
You wasn't trying to, but that was the situation you set up.
Yeah.
I guess, I wasn't looking at it like that.
You shouldn't want nobody around your kid anyway after.
Yeah, I don't try to bring anybody around my son. I was, like I said, it was the fair. I said everybody can
everybody can have a good time.
Yeah, you feel me?
No, I feel you. I
was
see where you were coming from.
Kill two birds, one stone. I understand.
How old is your son?
My son is 3.
Oh, okay.
I see where you're coming from, but yeah, it's just bad time, man.
Yeah,
that's all.
But hey, I ain't missed nothing.
Right. You ain't missed nothing. Well, give it a quick shout out to Deshaun. He did text me. Ran into an unforeseen situation. That's why he wasn't able to make it tonight. Appreciate the call, brother. No worries. We could definitely reschedule that. We still gonna play his joint. Or at least one of them will get a track called "My Check" that we're gonna play shortly for him, man. And we'll get that interview on and popping another week. Man, I appreciate all y'all. You know, definitely this night. Well, it went better than I thought it would. Because first of all, I wasn't
gonna mess up.
Well, no.
They ain't think we had.
I wasn't expecting it on here at all. So that's why I didn't know you guys were coming.
He walked in. He was like,
I was like,
how you doing, man?
Yeah,
what you doing?
Because I it wound up being a pleasant surprise. So that was cool.
It turned out good.
Right, it turned out good.
Thank you for the experience.
I knew Miss LG was going, so I definitely knew she was gonna bring the funk, and she did. So appreciate you for that.
No problem. Thanks for
You know what I'm saying? The homeboy back there just waiting to go home. I don't blame him, no.
He like, yep.
So he like, yeah. So I heard my track spin on the radio.
That's all I need.
Right, it is spin twice. I'm straight.
Twice. I got both songs. People came in and heard the new joints.
He came so
That's what hey, I'm just glad I could be a part of it. I just wanted to be a part of the circle. That's all it was. And we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. I mean, you guys. Have any last word, maybe throw your social media and stuff out, especially for you two, since you guys are going to be getting your own show soon.
Yeah, we got a Facebook page. We got an Instagram page. I'm not sure.
Y'all got a Facebook page for the show already?
Yeah.
For the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
We got a little flyer, a little video.
Oh,
and we got Instagram, the locals _16, because somebody had the locals. So, you know, we had to switch it up. But we do need a lot of local artists to at least send an email and a bio approving us to play your music, because we're going to try to spin your music on the radio while we're on here on Monday.
I don't care if you tap dance, okay?
Right.
Just, hit us up.
Give us something to throw at everybody, because everybody need to, support each other and get your music out there, or your what else they do? Whatever
Tap
else
dance, square dance,
says.
and all that.
If I may give a little small advice about that. When you get whoever your first artist is, person that comes to an interview, make sure, first of all, that they blast the show while it's going on, so that the people in their circle can see it too.
Yeah.
And then they gonna be like, well, yo, how can I get on?
Right.
And then you can start building like that. Because that's kind of how it worked for us. I mean, we had our first guest was Fresh Fly and Young Mercy with KMR, and their family now. We see him all the time, and Young Mercy lives up the road, so he comes and pops in on us every now and again. But from them, we had like artists for like the next 3-4 weeks, and then we had kind of a break, kind of a drought. But for the next 3 or 4 weeks, our first month, we had an artist every week.
Wow.
Just based just off them two. And then like I said, I'm big on it's all about respect too. I'm telling you, if people see that you respect what they do, their craft, and that you're out here just to try and help, even if it's getting them on something like this, it's gonna go a long way.
Ain't nothing wrong with this though, cause you can really turn this into something.
And it's free.
Right.
It's free promo.
And for you to not want to put your music out here because you feel like it's not as big as 107.5, that's just you don't believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like you don't even believe in your own music. So.
Well, the kicker is we've had the dude I forget his name, but the song Jug It went from here to Street Beat on 107.5, and the last thing I heard was he got signed, but I can't remember what label. And that started here. Yeah. So it's not like you said, ain't nothing wrong with this. It's definitely possible.
Right.
So it's all about it, just like anywhere else. It's all about who's listening.
It's
at
about
the time.
the who.
Who's watching at the time. If you get that right person that's listening and watching, then there you go. It's all good. For me, y'all already know Instagram, Swamp Thing DJ, or Facebook, DJ Swamp Thing. You can definitely hit me up. Oh, so this stuff I wanted to invite you guys to. So the 14th, which is next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following, at Bossy Girls Pinup Joint on High Street. We're having the Crossfade. It's the first annual concert brought to you by myself, Swamp Thing ENT, and my boy Kid Kash with 3K Productions. And we're gonna have a good time. We have a lot of artists coming through to perform for you guys, like Young Mercy, like Fresh Fly, like Captino, like De La Sean, like Christopher Isaiah, and to name a few. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. And then it's hosted by my homeboy, my big brother, Comedian Danger, who's going to be hosting. So You definitely want to make sure check out my Facebook page. The event page is already up. It's called The Crossover, happening on the 14th. It's a $10 cover, and every dollar is going to be worth it. Don't worry about that. Come through and have a good time. I think the show starts at 9. We're going to open up the doors at 8. Come early because, like I said, it's not, if you haven't been to Boston Girls Pinup Joint, it's not a big place. It's kind of narrow. We can fit a good number of people in there, but it gets packed fast. And then also, starting on the 17th and every Tuesday after that, the Chill has moved. We are no longer at the SC Bar out here in Reynoldsburg. Shout out to the SC Bar. We are now at the King's Room, downtown, 122 East Main Street, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be doing the Chill there from now on. It's going to be definitely going to be a hot spot. It's an open mic experience. We have featured artists that come every week. Plus, if you want to come and do rap or spoken word or R&B or whatever, sign your name on a list and you can come do that. And we welcome that as well. Of course, I'm on the ones and twos. We got the host, Jay Esquire from Radio 1. Shout out to my homegirl, Tiffany, in the Red Carpet Affair. Entry for that is also $10. Again, well worth it. I mean, this place, the King's Room's got like little mini chandeliers. I swear you're going to feel like you need to wear a suit.
When is this?
It's called The Chill. It's an open mic.
When?
Every Tuesday, starting on the 17th. Yeah, starting on the 17th. I have flyers for it. There's a new one coming out. The show starts at 9, doors open at 8. The lovely and talented model Tierra Lynn will be the first beautiful face you see at the door to take your money, and
and your heart,
pretty much, and your heart, and then come and check out. We even have signature drinks. We have the Chill signature drink, and we also have the King signature drink. I've had a taste of that. I was able to taste that the other day when I went, and it is good.
What's it mixed with?
A lot of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taste?
A lot of stuff.
No.
But it's for those. I'm not like a vodka person, but it's got vodka in it. I know that. I remember that. I'm more on the brown side, but it's still good. It's a little, the Chill, which I don't know what's in, I think is what the ladies are gonna like. It's a little bit on the fruitier side, but it's.
What y'all drink for my first drink since I just turned 21?
Water.
Already drank
I've been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to feel.
Well, that's another conversation because my experience when I first started off was not good at all. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Like there was a few nights where I was sleeping outside.
I don't even like pop, so I'm pretty sure I won't.
Yeah, I was outside, and I'm from New Orleans, so it's a little more loose down there. So it was. I'm just lucky and blessed that I had friends around who actually cared about.
You
my
the wrong
well-being.
guy. Take some advice from him, Dan. That situation.
Yeah, because I would tell you my recommendations would be what I'm doing now, what I consume now, because. I don't want you to have that same experience. Yeah, I don't want you to have that same experience. But that's it, man. That's really all I have. You got anything left? Deshaun, you got something, man? You want to say something?
Yeah.
Give you social media or something like that? Let them know where you're going to be on the 14th.
Oh, where am I going? The thing, what is it called?
Come on,
the
manager.
Chill. But follow me on IG and on Facebook and on...
Twitter, SoundCloud.
On SoundCloud at DayLaShawn, DayLashaun, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at DayLaShawn. Same spelling, everything.
All things DayLaShawn.
All things DayLaShawn. There you go.
Mixtape is out on YouTube. It's DJ YouTube. So subscribe to that channel for him.
Mr. LG, would you ever be opposed to hosting a radio show?
No, not at all. Never would be. You know, someone today messaged me and told me that they call me Oprah Winfrey at my law firm. But someone messaged me today and told me I should do it. I said,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So look, everybody, please stay safe. Happy New Year to everybody again. We'll see you next week.
Tune in Monday.
Tune in. So is it this Monday? This coming Monday? Dope. So tune in this Monday, man. For our new partners, definitely checking in. I'm gonna tune in. I might even call, for your first show and say what up. definitely give respect to that. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. What time?
We ain't.
We spoke about 4 to 6.
Yeah.
4 to 6.
We not too sure.
But
So
we ain't
tentative
confirmed
4 to
it.
6, definitely on Monday.
Don't worry, look for us on Facebook. We'll tell y'all the time.
There you go.
The locals, we here.
The locals. So make sure you check them out.
Check my dance moves out too.
So I'm gonna blast. There's another Thursday coming before the 14th. So I'm gonna talk about that again. But please definitely go to the event page for the Crossfade. Check that out. Click You're Going so I can see everybody there. Like I said, the artists that are gonna be there, all of them are off the hook. Comedian Danger is a funny guy. Like I said, he's my big brother. He's gonna host and he's gonna be dope too. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good time. Definitely gonna be a good time. All right.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No doubt. Here's my check for the boy Deshaun. Don't worry, man. We'll reschedule. Kid Kash and Swamp Show.
I don't know what you think is funny. I don't play about my fam and I don't laugh about my money. You say my name, better say it so direct. You say my name, better say it with respect. You better not play with my check. You niggas better not play with my check. You got a problem, then you can be next. And I don't care about your set, getting wet, sleeping on me like your alarm clock broke. But trust me, I'm never tripping cause your whole squad broke. You got a squad full of them, my squad full of them dope. You got a squad full of them joke, my squad full of them show. I'm never tripping, I'm kicking it like a hack sack. You talking slick, then I'm gon' put your mama on the back. But don't worry, cause I'ma make sure she comfort after I give her my number. Then put that nana to slumber like, oh, I don't know what you think is funny. I don't play about my fam and I don't laugh about my money. You say my name, better say it so direct. You say my name, better say it with respect. You better not play with my check. You niggas better not play with my check. You got a problem, then you can be next. And I don't care about your set. All up getting wet. My flow hot like summertime. That's Fresh Prince, that's Will Smith. They tryna talk to me, but like school's out, they dismiss. You pissed off, I'm pissing on you like R. Kelly. That sex tape, I'm booked up and I stay busy. You hate the spectate. I don't play game, cause I ain't that. See, I'm the type to take your girl and leave her brain dead. I'ma pull up and recruit her. I'm stuck in her medulla. I'm playing with her hooters. I'ma let her meet my shooter. You talk slick, my squad there in 3-1. That's no pop. The whole hood, they mess with me like Bill Knott. That science guy. I'm 20 and I'm paid. That's young money, no Lil Wayne. That Peach Little, you can still roll, cause I'm a boy like 2 Chainz. What you mean that like me? He low-key, I'm high-key. I direct like Spike Lee. I know what's good like Miley. I'm with the Boondocks like Riley. I'll kill your whole family like Dave's Loaf if you try me. I don't know what you think is funny. I don't play about my fam and I don't laugh about my money. You say my name, better say it so direct. You say my name, better say it with respect. You better not play with my check. You niggas better not play with my check. You got a problem, then you can be next. And I don't care about your set. All up getting wet. You can call me Nike, how I'm about my check. God, I won't do your verse if I ain't getting my check. Ain't performing at your show if you ain't cutting my check. Yeah, when I get up in the office, I'll be there for my check. You dig? You better not play with my check. You better not play with my check. You got a problem, then you can be next. And I don't care about your set. All of getting wet. You better not play with my check. You niggas better not play with my check. You got a problem, then you can be next. And I don't care about your set. All of getting wet.
You better know the truth and not try come guess. No live like no pawn in a game of chess. The thoughts from your mind that you must try project. I make it the reality the real can get. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. No fight against people, go put out your best. You will want more when you don't draw less. The life some live is totally mess. Bulletproof pants and jacket and vest. Wages of sin, Rasta knows you're dead. You live in a war, murderation you get. Watch how you walk and talk and step undercover Babylon. Them now confess. Life is so good for the guy come take. A boss and a talk about up the way you make. And when a man buck your figure bounce up your chest. You ball and a beg for your life don't take. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. Natural way of living, so it's them. Rasta around the world, and you won't come back. You never try learn about the lifestyle yet. I draw a bad card, but don't shuffle up the deck. Philosophy, I'm a so don't come set. I will know the thing and then go down the rest. Repatriation, man, a chant and bless. To every young prince and to all empress. You better know the truth and not try come guess. No live like no pawn in a game of chess. The thoughts from your mind that you must try project. I make it the reality the real can get. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. We love Selassie, we love ganja. Call me a Rasta, call me a Rasta. Burn out the fake and burn the imposter. Rasta, Rasta, ganja. Rasta, Rasta, pasta. Rasta, Rasta, ganja. Rasta, Rasta, pasta. Rasta, Rasta, ganja. Rasta, Rasta, pasta. Rasta, Rasta, ganja. Rasta, Rasta,
Yep. The Father is always there.
Yeah, Rastafari, you like Selassie. Yeah, the Lord shall protect I and I, David E. Fly alongside Troublesome.
Tipper Irie, Rumble in the jungle.
He's always there.
Oh my Jaja, he's always there.
Feel it in the atmosphere.
Oh my Jaja, he's always there.
He makes me have no fear.
Oh my Jaja, he's always there.
He makes me have no fear.
Oh my Jaja, he's always there.
He said, who always the by my side? Who am I shield? Who am I guide? Must be the Almighty. Always the deputy for Irie. When I awake, when I sleep, the Almighty there every day of the week. He's always there when I am down, and always make sure me safe and sound.
Jaja is always there. He makes me have no fear. Oh my Jaja is always there. He makes me have no fear. Oh my Jaja is always there.
Jehovah alone is higher than she, so we give thanks every day as we trust on the battlefield. Jehovah alone is